I got it on, but I don't know if it's recording.
It's still May 20th, and it's still episode 139 of PlaneSavers, and it's 5 to 11 at night. What did we do, Ronnie?
Oh, I don't know.
Today's May 21st, 2019, and this is episode 140 of PlaneSavers. Oh, folks, we are rushing. We got to get that airplane out of the hangar here. Everyone is fighting against the clock. E&A's got exams that are going to be held in this hangar, and the crew's waiting outside, and Trent's been working non-stop. Let's go take a look. Okay, folks, here we are underneath the wing. Trent's last day. He's only got another hour or so. We got to get this airplane out of the hangar, and then Trent on the road to jump on Air Canada to fly home. And so let's wait a bit. He's still working. I don't want to bug him with the camera. Let's get an update before he leaves. But the boys worked late last night, and yeah, even Benjamin was here at 6 a.m. or 5:30 this morning. The team is really pushing through for Trent's last day, so huge proud of everybody. And even Stella did a huge run to Montreal at Air Canada Cargo last night, and we'll go talk to her about that. A lot of work going in today, folks, a lot.
Good morning, I'm back.
How are you?
I missed all the fun, eh?
Well, just in time, we're rushing. We got to rush to get this thing out.
Oh yeah.
You see all these guys standing here. We got to put the airplanes back in.
The bailiffs showed up. The eviction crew.
Trent's running,
Okay, cool.
trying to run the last cable, so we're
Yeah.
showed up at the best time.
Awesome. Perfect. Let's finish this.
Just okay, Don and Benjamin. What time do you guys get in this morning?
Oh, I arrived at 5:30 and done at
6:30.
6:30.
What time did you guys stay till last night?
Oof. Oh no, I went home probably at 8 or 9 with Dominic.
Quarter after 11.
Yeah.
Of course.
Trent and Ronnie doing some cabling.
So that Trent stayed till like 11:30 and was here at 5.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
He told me 3 hours of sleep, Trent.
Yeah.
Needs a lot of coffee now.
How's it going, Trent?
Oh, pretty good. It's always going good. Doesn't always go as planned, but we're gonna try and get this old girl out. Hopefully in one shot, so that the school can put their airplanes back in.
What do you think, Ronnie?
Oh, we got her here, so I guess we gotta get her back out. So. Hey, we got ailerons on this thing, so hopefully that doesn't. I don't want to increase the wingspan this much, but the thickness of the wing now might not get around the corner, so that'll be the next trick. Eh? Yeah, it's an extra 1.5 feet back there. But now lights on. Okay, let's see, how do we start this thing? All right, let's give her a whirl.
That was crazy, folks. Even though I'll probably edit that down, that was probably 35 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to get that airplane out of there. Trent is a master, man. That was game of inches. Some people in the comments said I was hyping that up maybe too much. You want to see how close that airplane was to the wall and how much that would cost to repair? That is not hype, folks. That is talent. So what time you shut her down last night?
About 11:30 we got out of here. We were just wanted to get the trim, drums, rat's nest sorted out so that when we got our parts today, we could hook it up and go. And then everything was going really good. Went to hooked it all up, and then went to tension it, and it felt too loose. We couldn't get full tension on it, and we're like looking at it, and unfortunately one of the cables had spun off the drum up inside the cockpit, came through the lock wire. So we had to pull that thing out again, and then we're racing against the clock, and this is like almost like we got a fire bell here, going fighting fires or something, because typical, that's when it goes, you just get things are going great, and then all of a sudden, bell goes off, and we got to get her done. We had to get the airplane moved out before the people showed up for moving their airplanes in for their tests today. I guess they had some exams or something, didn't they, on there? Yeah.
So can you walk just the whole process of receiving that box? So you, like, what time did you work till?
Well, we worked here till 11:30. By the time we got out of here, it was 1:45 midnight. Went home, showered, stopped at Ronnie's there, and he was, I said, "You tired, Ronnie?" He goes, "Oh, I'm pooped, I'm wiped." So tried to get a good sleep. Got to bed about 1 in the morning. So I woke up at 4:30. Hit the, what the heck was it? No, nothing was open for breakfast, so I hit a McDonald's for a bagel and some coffee. And then, lo and behold, I get here at about 5:15, and at the gate, Benjamin was there, standing there. So that was quite a surprise. So what person who is not getting paid to do this shows up at 5:45 before his exams to come help on an airplane? Pretty impressive, actually. I was quite, I thought that guy's got some decent work ethic there on that. He's taken a razzing for the other times he's kind of straggling in later, but no, I was like, holy crap, who's that guy? So then we got in there, the security had the hangar opened up for us, went in, and holy smokes, there was that magic box, cardboard box that Stella had put on my toolbox.
Okay, Stella, here's the box that came in from Red Deer. Curtis Dyson drove to Calgary to deliver it. Wow, what did you do to go pick it up?
I got up at, I don't even know when I got up, 12:15 at night. And I was gonna go to Dorval to the Air Canada cargo to pick this nice little trim system box up. But the first problem I ran into was they closed the highways down for construction, and they put up construction on the big bridge that goes onto the island of Montreal. So I had to go all the way around to go to the cargo of Air Canada cargo thing there. Then I drove all the way down there. I arrive, I go in there, I'm waiting for someone to show up, and the guy shows up and he's like, "Oh, are you Stella from PlaneSavers?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how do you know that?" And he's like, he knows all the stuff. He asked me all these questions, and he was very, very nice. He went right away. He checked with his colleagues. He got the box off the airplane. He came back with the box, and he was very quick, very good service. I got the box. I went back. I brought the box here. I put the box on Trent's table over there. Trent put the stuff into the airplane this morning because he's gonna leave later on. And
what time did you get back to the hangar?
To the hangar, I don't know, but I got to bed at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and an hour later, you woke me up screaming at me if I would have slept in.
So opened up, and Curtis did a really nice job wrapping it, keeping it together. I put all the hardware with it, and yeah, just had it mounted within an hour and cable strung. It's just then when we started to undo others and tried to get the rigging. But that's that, like you say, Mikey, that unvisual progress. I like that term. So other than that, it was hit the clock buzzer there, and then we kind of ran out of time. So I'm going to do a really good handover to Ronnie there, and Francois Jean there, and they'll hopefully finish up some rigging kind of thing. Rigging. The last few days it's all about rigging. Like it's kind of like a broken record. Can I just say a few things, Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in regards to this whole project, first of all, I want to thank you and Ronnie in the Buffalo world there for inviting me to come out and be a part of this. When I got asked to come, I thought, oh yeah, that'll be fun to come and do this, but I had no idea what this was going to bring. Beautiful. Runs 2,700 RPM solid. The advanced power lever throttles up. Goes up to 48 inches. And you can hear it governing like a beaut. Old Joe's going to like lots of power in this old girl. Yeah, she runs awesome. Beautiful. Nice work to everybody on this project. It was like beyond anything I could tell. And I attribute it to, first off, Mikey and all your organization and getting this thing together and having this project. Like most people would see that and walk away from it, to be honest. So good job on you.
What do you think, Ronnie?
Oh, it's good. Really good.
That was awesome.
Spaghetti?
You got her.
And Trent?
Yes, really good.
You're allowed to go home now?
I don't want to, but I still got a couple loose ends I want to tie up. But we're fighting against that stupid clock. So we'll do a good handover here before I leave, and yeah, it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. But yeah, I haven't run a round engine for that kind of power for a long time. You hit 2,700, and she's nice and low on the I don't know, 40 inches on the manifold pressure. Crank her right up 27 and beyond, and as you push it up, manifold pressure increases. Solid RPM. So
You lost this.
where did this come from? Oh, nice. Present, a token. Put it in there. All right, thanks. You and Stella were working so hard at painting the aircraft there almost by herself. And I've painted a lot of aircrafts in the past with a spray gun and stuff, and to do a whole DC-3 with a roller and brush and that and masking, yeah, she did an excellent, excellent job. And then I want to thank Mr. Ronnie. He's been, it was so good to work with my old friend again. I haven't worked with Ronnie for 15 years, I think, back when we were down in California. So we bicker like a couple old married couple or women there, but things get done when we're kind of going. We almost can see and do what the next person's doing ahead of time, and so it was actually an honor to work with Uncle Ronnie again. So I had a lot of fun. The school, Jean and all his troops and all the students and their the facilities, letting us use their tooling out of the stores, top-notch facility. Like, they are so organized here, and they've got everything. So, and to keep, every time you turn around thinking they'd give us something, and we're like, okay, that's all we need, they're always coming with more and stuff like that. So big kudos to them. And then I'd like to say thank you to Martin, who I'm staying at. Jay was staying when he was here. Had no idea and didn't meet him. Didn't even know when I went to his house. I got into his house with a key and he wasn't home, or he was sleeping. So to open up his house for perfect strangers, that was top notch and well. And then the best of all is all the volunteers. I was telling Ronnie there that who the heck else, we have people throughout the years of working that don't work that hard when they're getting paid to do something. So we have people that are getting no monetary gain whatsoever, but just to work on a project like this, to see it from beginning to end, I'm floored still. So it's so good to see, and it really is refreshing to see that there are still, in all this doom and gloom of the news and the media that's going on, the doom and gloom kind of thing just kind of makes everybody bad taste that, oh, you can't do this, can't do that. But I tell you, seeing these group of people around here, there's good folks still out there, and that's the nicest thing to see. So I guess I got to start packing my tools up, get cleaned up, and then say all the goodbyes there, and hopefully see this airplane. I'll be watching when I get back, that's for sure. So thanks for everything, you guys. See you later.
Wow. Trent. Thank you.
Trent is leaving.
That's okay. He's coming to work for
Buffalo Airways.
He's putting his
Come
resume
in, come in. Trent is a god in the. Come in, is a god. Come in.
I never actually worked with him before there, but so thank you, Mikey, for the opportunity. When's PlaneSaver when you're coming to get Fire Eater there and the Congo? Call me for the Congo.
Season 2 and 3.
Sounds good. The Congo. All right. See y'all.
Spoiler alert.
Scary, what is it like working with Trent?
Oh my God, what an awesome guy. He was just, he's knowledgeable, very approachable. Any questions you have, you ask that guy. Oh, you can leave that.
No, I gotta.
You can leave it.
A present from John.
Have fun, buddy.
Thanks.
Take care. Yeah, #1 guy.
See you later. See you next time.
Wonderful to see it out and running this morning, especially the engines at full. Anybody who thinks a Harley is the sound hasn't been around these engines. Oh, I love it. I love the smell of it. Everything about it. Yeah. Can't wait for June 6th.
So as Trent takes off back home, he's going to be joining his electric crew in BC fighting forest fires. We wish him all the best. Thank you, Trent, for taking time off work to come help us. You've definitely left the project in a better state than when you arrived. And of course, thank you, Jay. Before, good news, a little bit happy to announce that Jay is coming back. Yes, folks, he's coming back June 1st to give us the last push before D-Day. So I'm excited to be talking to Jay. He's been telling me all the stuff that we need. And yeah, so Jay's coming back. So as sad as to see Trent go, we got some good news. And Jeff's out here with the volunteers, still going through the aileron trim, which is the unvisual progress that we've always been talking about. So I hope you liked today's episode, folks. Yeah, it was a rustle bustle. I spent a lot of time on the phone with Transport Canada today, and we're doing everything possible to make sure that this thing flies on June 6th. So I just want to do a special thank you to Transport Canada, and a quick shout out to Liz and Tim in Costa Rica. I hope you guys are enjoying your vacation. Everything is going good here. We'll see you when you get back, and have a great night, everyone else. Thank you for all the amazing comments. You guys are all rock stars and girls, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye. Here, we got something for you.
There's your lemon.
Heb je het gedaan? Ja, wow. So good. Thanks you so much.